Hey folks, what's up? I welcome you to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to develop your spoken English, how to speak in English. All of your problems in speaking in English will be finished just within one video. And it's really gonna helpful. Believe me guys, it's really helpful. It's gonna change your life. It will give you another dimension of speaking in English. All of your problems will be solved just within one video. So till then, stay tuned and watch the complete video. Please, it's a request. And before getting to the main topic, I would like to congratulate you. I would like to thank you, all of you, because we have reached 200 subscribers. We are now a 200 members family. Thank you so much for your love and support, and keep loving us, keep supporting us, because your support and love motivate us. Okay, so what is our today's topic? That is about how to develop your spoken English quality. Okay, look, there are 4 to 5 factors that you will have to keep in mind. I will give you a complete demonstration all of those topics. But before this, let's break some myths. English doesn't need a 1.5 years plan to cram it or to speak. Okay, it is a language, it's not a subject. Never try to understand it or recognize it as a subject. It's a language, and we don't really need all of the grammatical skills or all of our writing skills for speaking English. It's not a subject. So this is the first myth. And we don't have confidence, because the first time that we face in English that we do is, I don't know English, I don't have knowledge of English, I don't know grammar well, how can I speak in English? I can't face any people, I can't talk to another people or any foreign people because I'm afraid of English. You don't have the knowledge over English, that English is not a subject in this case. Whenever you are learning spoken English, that is, English is a language. Just remember one thing, that whenever you were learning about your mother tongue, have you ever go through any grammars? No, you didn't. Then it means that you really don't need the knowledge of your grammar while learning the spoken English. Just leave all of those grammars. You really don't need a little bit knowledge of a grammar whenever you are speaking in English, because I will tell you some most important tips that will let you know how to develop your skills. The first thing, that is using your time. If you really don't give your proper time to any types of things, it's really hard to develop your skill, isn't it? It's 10% true. But if you give 10 to 15 minutes daily, it's not gonna work for a 1.5 months plan. Okay, if you really want to develop your skill or your spoken English within 1.5 months to 2 months, then you will have to give more time. That's a 1 hour to as much as you can, as much as an hour you can give. Okay, this is the factor. As much as hours, times you will give to the particular subject, to the particular learning process of your language, it will give you the confidence to learn more, to speak more. Okay, so time is the most important factor that you will have to give the time. But whenever you have given the time, then comes the factors that I'm going to tell you. The first thing, that is, you will have to go through the reading process, listening process, watching process, and then the speaking process. All of these 4 processes are mandatory, absolutely mandatory. Damn, because if you neglect any of these topics, I'm pretty sure you can't develop your spoken English. Okay, so I'm going to describe the first thing, that is reading. So how will you develop your reading skill? Let me tell you something. At the first, I will also like to mention you. Look, if you are very eager to learn English, you will have to make a complete change over your environment and your surroundings. You will have to live with English, you will have to eat with English, breathe with English, and stay with English. This is the fact. You will have to change all of those environment, all of the surroundings. Okay, you will have to cover all of those places with English. That means all of your surroundings will be transformed into English. So if you watch something, that will be in English. If you listen something, that is also in English. If you talk something, that is also in English. So if you live in such circumstances, then it will help you to develop your knowledge and your skill more and more. So our first topic is reading. let me show you something. Look, you can read newspaper at the very first step. You really don't need to buy thousands of rupees books. Okay, so this is the Times of India. You can see this is an English newspaper. So our first change is reading an English newspaper rather than reading any Bengali newspaper. Okay, and this Times of India has so many pages and so many types of articles are available in there. There's like, you can also say, this is the Times Health. You can see it's Times Health. That means the topics that are related to health are covered in this page. And this is the very first page. That means the most important topics will be covered in this page. There are also some other page. There's like entertainment. So this is the Calcutta Times. Okay, so this is the page consists of all of the entertainment pages. So what is your duty? Just find out the point of your interest. Okay, the topic that you are interested in. Suppose I think I'm interested in the first page. You were really interested in the sports. You were really interested in the entertainment. Then take that particular page and just read an article. Read an article. But how to read? The question is here. How to read? Okay, let me give you a demo how to read. Look, I'm going to read an article from here, just 2 to 4 minutes. Let me show you how you will read. The Calcutta High Court on Friday issued a blanket ban on fireworks, whether light or sound emitting, till the end of the year. Okay, so whenever you are reading something, what is your duty? Take a highlighter pen or take a red pen or green colored pen so that it becomes eye-catchy. Eye-catchy becomes eye-catchy or colorful is very important. It attracts your knowledge. Okay, it attracts you. First, there are some words that I have found like blanket ban. You may don't have any knowledge over what is a blanket ban. What is your duty? Just highlight that particular word like this way. Yes, I have highlighted it. Okay, there are some words like fireworks. You don't have the knowledge over what is the fireworks or what are fireworks. There are also another word, overriding. What do you mean by overriding? You really don't know. So what is your duty? Underline all of those words, and then after the completion of the whole paragraph, you will have to search the meanings of all of those words, and then the duty is you will have to see how the sentences are built, how the writer or the editor have written over all of those news articles. So reading will help you to know about its sentence structure, its grammar in this case, because you don't really need any other grammatical skills. You don't really need to go anywhere for learning your grammars, your extra prepositions, your extra articles or anything, because you will have a complete knowledge over the reading. Reading will help you. Okay, so after that, if you have already read your newspaper, it doesn't mean that you will have to go through only newspaper. You may buy some of the storybooks. There's like, I have many storybooks within. This is the most favorite one, as I have already shown you in my previous videos. Okay, so you can also read some storybooks. Whenever you are also reading some storybooks, this is the same thing that you will have to apply in this case also. There is a writing or make some underline or make some highlighting of those particular words that you really don't have any idea about the words. Okay, then just make them go through and make a sentence with that and utilize in your day-to-day basis. This is the fact that you will have to follow in the way of reading. So after you have completed the way of reading, the thing that comes is listening. Listening is power, man. So if you want to listen, you will also have to follow some certain steps. So what are the steps? You can also listen to some news articles. There's news channels that's like CNN or India TV or Mirror Now or BBC. So all of those places, all of those channels have some different types of journalists. They will dedicate their language. So whenever they are delivering their speech, you will have the complete knowledge over their pronunciation. This is the very important fact of listening. and in this case listening and watching both are simultaneously takes place actually. So this is a very important factor whenever you are watching any English news. So you will also have to have the knowledge over the facial expression, that how they really make their mouths moving. Okay, this is the factor that we really don't know how to move our mouth, how to pronounce it, how to give some expressions about a particular kind of words. Okay, so you will have the knowledge of pronunciation, and then you will have make some knowledge over some new words also in this case. Okay, and apart from just studying the news, you can also watch some cartoons, English cartoons. You can also watch some Netflix or any web series, or you can also watch any English movies. All of these factors are damn important in this case, damn important. But while you are watching any movies, I'm going to tell you something, that friend, whenever you are just doing this, don't forget to tap on the closed caption from YouTube, or don't forget to make the subtitles bar. Okay, read the subtitles, because you will fall in problem, because their pronunciation is quite good, their accent is totally completely different, because it is their mother tongue. They're the native speaker and we're not native speaker. My mother tongue is Bengali, that's like any other one who have Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, Telugu, Tamil. So it really matters, it differs from us. We're not a native speaker, so we'll have to follow them. Okay, so if we want to understand them, then we'll have to add the subtitles on. We'll have to read the subtitles and listen and watch their facial expression. It will help you very, very good. It's a damn important factor. You can't forget it. Okay, so watching news or watching movies, watching any sports, all of these things is gonna very helpful in your life. And after that, apart from all of these things, I will also try to add one important thing, that is the last part, that is speaking. Look, speaking is the most important part in this stage, because you are not learning to how to write or how to read. You are learning how to speak. So the first factor, that is, if you want to learn speaking, you will have to open your mouth. Unless and until you will open your mouth, how could it be possible to speak in English? So the first thing that you will have to do, just before speaking, you can also do this at your home. You will have to practice some monologue. You will have to talk to yourself. Okay, so how it will happen? Okay, let me tell you how it will happen. So just first of all, you will have to stand or sit down at your own home and just take a look at all around of your home. Okay, you will have a complete knowledge over your home. This is the strongest point of view, because you are not going to talk about any unknown place or unknown thing. So what can you see? There are some important things, and just give you some example. There's like me, I'm just delivering some speech over spoken English, and I'm just at my home, and if I can turn around over all of these places, I can tell you 15 to 20 sentences. That's like, right now I'm standing on the floor. There is a table at the center of my room, and there are 4 chairs around it, and there are 2 to 3 lights in my home, and the color of the wall is green. Okay, the color of the floor is absolutely white. Okay, and there is my pet dog sitting on the floor, and there are several books on the table, okay, for my reading purposes. So all of those sentences you will have to create, and they will be in small sentences, small infraction sentences. These are absolutely important. It will give you the confidence to speak more and more daily basis. So if you practice in such a way, it will help you a lot. You can't even imagine. So how it will help you? So if you can speak out about your own home, so just stay in your own home and think about it, that how it is going to take place all of your own day, how your whole day is going to happen. Okay, just let me give you example how it's going to happen. Just it's 6 a.m. and I woke up in the morning. Right now I'm brushing my teeth, and then I will have my bath, I will take my bath, I will take my breakfast, I will go for my bus, and then I will go to my office. The office work will be very interesting. There will be some of my friends and colleagues. The boss is very amicable, and after a tireful whole day, I will be waiting for my bus again to return to my home, and at 8 p.m. at the night, I will just return or come back to my home. So in such a way, you will have a definite control over your whole day's summary or whole day works, and you will have to do this. You will have to do this. If you can do this, you will see that there are 10 to 20 sentences you can create about your all day work. All day work. You will all time give some words, give some examples of sentences to your brain to make you better in your speaking quality. Whenever you are moving anywhere, that means you are traveling from anywhere, you are traveling to anywhere, and it will take 2 hours, and you are just sitting beside the window of the train. So whatever you are watching throughout the window, you will have to give a description to your brain that yes, there is a big field, grain field. There are many cattle. A lot of cattle are grazing on the field, and the field is very beautiful. There is a boundary I can see there. There are small ponds. Children are playing in the field. There are big trees also, and there are many birds that are flying with us, like they are flying just as fast as the train. Okay. So all of those things that you are watching the hawkers, you are watching the passengers. Some of the passengers are talking to each and other, or they are quarreling, they are making noise. So all of these things are very much important, because whenever you are going through in such a factors or such a circumstances, it will give you some more words, more vocabs, and more sentences will be created in your brain naturally. This is the factor that you will have to follow. Okay, am I clear what I say? All right, guys. And after that, you will have to follow the last tricks, that is make a communication with a new person. This is the most important factor. Look, actually we really don't have any particular good person in our life to talk about in such a thing, because whenever we will talk to our any friends, we'll talk to our any neighbors, they would like to ridicule us. Okay, they will make fun of us that we are making or we are speaking in English to them. This is quite ridiculous to them. But the factor is, this is the distraction where we get distracted. You will have to keep in mind, my friend, that they are not going to learn English. They are not going to speak in English. It is you who is going to speak in English. So it is the duty of you to speak. It's not their duty. So let them let them making fun of you, but it really doesn't matter. At the end of the 2 months, you will have the control over your English. Okay, so the possibility, the probability, and all of these positivities will work for you, not for them. So just escape from all of those distractions. For 2 months, you will have to forget all of the factors that you don't know in your mother tongue. You will have to forget them. You will have to speak them. You will have to listen with English. You will have to eat English. You will have to just live with English. Then English will give you. So what I said, the last tips is you will have to find some unknown people, because whenever you are talking with your teacher, with your parents, or with a person that you really know well, you will have the confidence. You will have the confidence because you know him well. He's not going to tell you that you are making some wrong in here. But making some mistakes is absolutely important, because if you have made any mistake in your life while speaking in English, or anyone can tell you that this is the mistake, you can't forget it in your life. So ultimately the profit is for yours. You are growing your development, your skills daily basis. Okay, so you will have to add some foreign people or uncommon people. Okay, you can go to them and you can tell them, hey, hi, can I have your minute, please? Okay, so and just walk with them, just talk to them, and there are some friends. You may also find some of the other persons who are absolutely friendly, and you can talk to them, and you can also have the control over your pronunciation. Also, you will also have a live experience that how the foreigners actually pronounce. Okay, the factor, it is important, because look, actually this is their native language. This is the native language of British or American. Okay, this is not our native language, so we'll have to follow that, how to develop our skills in speaking. So listening, reading, writing, you can also say watching, and speaking. These are the factors that are important for your learning. And if you can follow all of these factors, just let me tell you that you people really don't know that how it's going to help you in your life. You can develop your spoken English within 2 months. Within 2 months. And yes, it is possible, but giving a 10 to 15 minutes time, it's really not gonna help you. It's really not gonna help you. So this is all for today. And if you really like this video, if you really enjoyed all of this information that I have shared with you, please hit the like button and don't forget to hit the bell icon too. So if I upload any video, you can get the notifications as fast as possible, and subscribe to our channel and show some love. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a good day. Bye bye.